Hi, guys, and welcome to Reads Readers with your host, Clinton Reed Britton. And today I've got the most exciting announcement I think I've done on this channel, and I don't know how long. Myself and Hope from It's Hope's Books. I want to first thank Hope for joining me on this journey and helping me with this project. But we are announcing one of our greatest projects that we would like to try to do here. We are announcing our first book club, which you can kind of see throws in chills right here too, which I am a part of. This kind of stemmed from CBC, and it's morphing into something a little bit different, a little bit better for me, and I'm so happy Hope is going on this journey along with me. But we are announcing Books Addicts Anonymous, aka BAA, which is where we're going to be reading nothing but Mel romances each and every month. Then I have live shows discussing the pros and cons of said book. We are going to be trying out new authors. We're going to try authors that we've loved before. Before we get into our first 3 months books, I do want to preface for those who never met me before, I am Clint. I live here in Oklahoma. I am in a same-sex marriage. And I am slowly becoming the Mel romance channel here for adult romances. And I'm loving it, diving in and dissecting and finding some books that I'm loving. And I have recommended tons and tons of Mel romances to you guys. And these are just a few that I took off this shelf, but the queer shelves over here are filled with them. This is not the only books that I have read that are Mel romances, but Red, White, and Royal Blue, Unhinged by Onley James, Him by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy, Fake Out by Eden Finley. I have an entire video on this series. The Fall by May Archer, Gravity by Tal Bauer, Conventionally Yours by Annabeth Albert, White Trash Warlock by David R. Slayton, Murder Between Us by Tal Bauer, Wolf Song by T.J. Klune, Boyfriend Goals by Riley Hart, or even A Fury of Bones and Gold by Haley Turner, just to name some that I have read and have given. Pretty sure every book in this stack I have given a 4 to a 5 star. Okay. Safe to say that I love Mel romances, and I have been looking for a way to bring my love of Mel romances to you guys. I don't know if this is going to be widely accepted or not, but the point of this readathon for us, Hope is wanting to dive more into it after her doing this challenge on her channel where she gets recommended books by friends and reading some of their favorites during a vlog. I was her first, and I ended up giving her nothing but Mel romances without realizing it. So, and that kind of sparked her, I want to read more Mel romances. And I was like, ooh, I love this idea. And the name stemmed from a live show during a 24-hour thing where I called all of us Book Addict Anonymous because we buy a lot of books. But BA really encapsulates how I feel in this community. I am the rainbow sheep. I don't typically want to read the darkest of dark romances that are man and woman. I don't gravitate towards a good sci-fi book. these days, fantasy, small and pickings. These days, I've been reading a lot of queer and male romances. Specifically, male romances. I have an entire bookshelf dedicated to them. I have a lot through here. People like Timothy Janovsky, Chris Ripper, Alexis Hall, or just to name some other authors that have brought me these male adult romances. And I finally feel like I've been seen in a book. And our goal is we want to read and spotlight majorly indie published authors or smaller authors. We have this goal of at least 75% to 80% of the books we will be reading will be indie published books, i.e. books by Haley Turner is indie, Riley Hart is indie, but technically TJ Klune is not anymore. Tal Bauer's considered indie. Depending on the Annabeth Albert, it could be an indie published or it could be traditionally published. David R. Slayton's technically traditionally published now. He's not well known, but we might do more of something like this. I mean, I would consider Serena Bowen and Eden Finley and May Archer to be indie published authors. Same with Onley James. Granted, Casey McQuestion would not be. So we're going to go on a journey. We're going to read lots of different tropes and thoughts and anything we can get our hands on in the male romance genres. Like, we will do anything from, i.e. sports romance, to small town romance, to psychopath serial killers, to cops, warlocks, werewolves, paranormal, sports, stepbrothers, stepdads, forbidden romance, all these type of things. Friends to lovers, we are going to research into all the genres. And we want to become experts in male romance. At least I do. So I really hope you guys join us on this journey with BAA. We really want to highlight a lot of different indie published things because both me and Hope has already completed one of her books and will hopefully be published soon and maybe might become one of next year's book picks. I don't know. I didn't know where this video was gonna go, but I am so freaking excited. I have Togetherness Bear out here and my gay pride bears on my shirt. Listen, I am so excited about this. This is the project where we're going to dive in. And when I mean we're going to dive in deep. To the deep end. Me and Hope are in talks of making a Twitter and an Instagram for this. If this becomes what I think it might, I might stop some other projects that I'm part of and focus mainly on this. Who knows what the future may hold for us? If you looked at the thumbnail, you'll see our cute little symbol. I don't know how to do the throwing up photo things. You'll have to go check out Hope's video because I'm sure she'll have it popped up. Our symbol is going to be a rainbow sheep. We are currently in works of possibly getting a t-shirt made for me to wear and possibly for Hope to wear. Possibly, depending on how this goes, we may do merch. Who knows? I have some artist friends that I want to talk to about that and see what happens. I really like this idea, and I hope you guys join us for lots of gay old time. Because in the romance world, no one really talks about male romances. And I'm tired of not having a spot where I can talk with people who have read the same books as me. I have tried some of my friends' favorites and I keep DNFing them, and and it's pissing me off. So what we did is we're creating a space where I can rant and rave about books that I love, at least with hope, if no one else joins us. At least this is for me and hope to have some fun. But I really hope you guys join us. So would you guys want to know the first 3 months book picks? So I'm hoping to get this video up on June 1st, but our first official month is going to be July, and every 3 months, the month prior, so I am posting this in June, so I will show you July, August, and September's books in this video. Then in September, you will get a video with October, November, and December's picks, December for January, February, March, and so on and so on. But we have an eclectic set of books here for us, guys. Oh my god, they're all indie published authors. 2 are authors I've read before, 1 is not. Also, if you guys have any recommendations, comment them down below. We want as many recommendations as you guys can give us, especially if you know things that we don't know. And if there's a trope you want us to test out, let us know, and we will look up some reviews and look up some books with those tropes. We are excited. So, I'm just going to read the backs of these books for you guys. That way you guys get a little taste of what each book is about. And I hope y'all join us. And if we have a Twitter or an Instagram, I will link them down below. I know we're going to have at least a Twitter account. Instagram, I'm still trying to figure out how we will have that. But we'll at least have it in a Twitter. And at least we'll have a Twitter, we may have an Instagram, we may not. That's something we just discussed about today. So our first book we're starting off with is a trope that both me and her love. It's an author we have read before with this trope. And this is the start of a new series of hers. And we're so excited. You have no idea. We will be reading The New Guy by Serena Bowen in July. This is a new male hockey romance from 24-time U.S. Today bestseller Serena Bowen, who is an indie published author that gets recommended on a lot of lists. And the cover design and illustration is by Elle Maxwell. We gotta appreciate the cover, and I'm loving the purple. Both me and Hope love our sports romances, especially hockey when it comes to MoMA romances. So we were like, this is a no-brainer for the first one. Yes. So, my name is Hudson Newgate, but my teammates call me New Guy. That was my nickname in Chicago too, and Vancouver. That's what happens when you keep getting traded. Brooklyn is my last chance, especially after my poor performance last season. But can I make this work? The New Guy knows to keep his head down and shoot the puck. The New Guy puts the game first. What he doesn't do is hook up with the other New Guy, a hot, athletic trainer who lives in my building. Gavin needs this job with my team. He's a single dad with responsibilities. Oh my god, I did not know this was a single dad trope. That just made me excited. We can't be a couple. My arrogant agent, who's also my father, will lose his mind if I'm dating a dude. And my team needs me to score goals, not whip up a media circus. Too bad Gavin and I are terrible at resisting each other. Oh, sounds so good. And we will be reading this in July. On our Twitter, we will announce when we'll have all of our live shows and stuff like that. It depends on our schedules. Now that Hope has a job, we're going to look at her schedules and see what weekends work the following month to discuss. I do want to try to do it like the first or second weekend if we can. But go to Twitter. More than likely will already be created and the link down below for you guys to check out. But yes, that is July's book. Ugh. And our September pick is a book that was on Hope's list that sounded really interesting. And I have heard a lot of things about this author. I even have a book on my shelf by this author that I have not read. So I might read that first. Before August. Did I say September? August's book. And that is Wicked Lies Boys Tell by K. Webster. He's the biggest liar of them all. Dun, dun, dun. I'm in love with my best friend. Lie. I'm in love with my enemy. Truth. But they're the same. They are the same. Lines in my world are blurry between fantasy and reality. Truth and lies. Love and hate. Copeland Justice is my enemy. My once best friend. The sadist in my heart. Plucking and pulling at every thread of who I am until I'm unraveled at his feet. His mouth says he hates me. His eyes burn with animosity for me. His heart beats for someone else. But Copeland Justice is the best liar of us all. Oh, I cannot wait. Sounds so good. Oh, it's gonna be a good time. And K. Webster is recommended a lot for Melmel Romances authors, and I am going to be looking up a lot of lists about Melmel authors and stuff like that, and we're going to see about recommendations. We don't care male, female. We're going to have a good time. And this is our August pick. And our September pick is one of my favorite authors. And this is a book that I know nothing about, but for some reason, I've been dying to read. But I have to finish A World of His first. So, which I'm going to be finishing soon. But that is Love and Monsters by Max Walker. This is book 1 in the Book Club Boys series. Can we talk about this cover? Which is designed and illustrated by Camille Pageney. Camille, you did an amazing job, girl. Yes. So let's just read the back. The only issue I have with this is the spine just upside down. Listen. Noah Barnes. A trip to the grocery store changed my life. That's where I bumped into my straight co-worker and good friend Jake Perez. I decided to invite him to my book club night, not realizing the chain of events that invite would kick off. Immediately our chemistry becomes too explosive to contain, making our friendship and work relationship complicated. That same night, my neighbor accidentally receives a bloody threat that was addressed to me? Falling for Jake was never in the plans. Then again, neither was being targeted by a dangerous stalker. This was going to be interesting. Jake Perez. I don't know why I feel like I need to do a different voice for him, but we're going. We were supposed to stay just friends, but how is that gonna happen when all I wanted to do was kiss the guy. I'm such a dork. I can't do that voice anymore. Sorry, guys. Joining his book club sounded like perfect way to spend more time with him. I wasn't counting on liking him more and more with every passing second. Then came the targeted threats, throwing a wrench in our budding friendship. One thing was certain, though. Well, maybe two. I was going to help Noah figure out who was behind making his life a living hell, and I was going to do it while staying as just friends. Friends who like to hold hands and kiss, and yeah, this was going to be harder than I thought. Oh, you don't understand. I love Max Walker's writing, and I know we are in for a treat here, guys. This is our September book, Love and Monsters. I will repeat the books. For July, we will be reading The New Guy by Serena Bowen. August, we will be reading Wicked Lies Boys Tell. And for September, we will be reading Love and Monsters by Max Walker. I am so excited for our first batch of books. This is going to be so much fun. So yes, thank you again, Hope, for joining me on this journey and helping me find some amazing new favorite memoir romances. Who knows, we may find a gem that might be one of our all-time favorite books that might rival both of our favorite books is Red, White, and Royal Blue. So who knows, we might find a book that might rival that. Or our love of Green Creek. Who knows? I don't see that happening. But here's hoping. But yes, that's all I've got for you guys. Comment down below and let me know. Do you guys want to join the book club? I hope so. It's gonna be a lot of gale fun. Hope you guys love this. Go follow the Twitter at least. If there's an Instagram, go follow it. Also, comment down below. Let me know, are there any male romances that you guys love that you think we will love? Or any tropes of a book that you want us to find for our book club? And also comment down below, which month are you most excited for? Are you excited for July, August, or September? I don't know. That's a really hard choice for me. It's an eclectic group of books. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe. You know you want more content. Badaramu. Badaramu. Nah, it's Badarami. Baba Black Sheep. Have you any romances? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bottoms full. Hee. But until next time, guys, always remember to be fabulously yourself. Bye!